Hi Aries, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors. Lovelies, this is your What the Fuck reading for the 24th to the 30th of January. I've got no announcements to make, I don't think. Have I? I don't know. I don't think so. If anything pops into my head, I'll let you know. If you like what I do, hit the like button. If you don't, hit the dislike button. It's as broad as it's long. If you want to join the tribe, we're very small at the moment and I have time for absolutely everybody. So hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it so that you know when I'm putting videos up. I put videos up every week. And then I do some monthly videos. I do the Law of Attraction, which is Earth, Air, Fire and Water. I'm going to be doing Valentine's videos. I'm hoping to get them done next week so they go up that weekend so that you've got them before the beginning of February. I think that's about it really. Ooh. One of my crystals has rolled off. Where's that face gone? I love this because it's got a face in this. Someone with long hair. So yeah, the other thing that I really love is people sending me messages. I do respond to them. Even if you've got a question or a query about something, just let me know and I'll see if I can answer it as honestly as I can. For those of you that don't know the channel very well, I am a Rahani and a quantum healer. I do law of attraction coaching and life coaching and spiritual coaching, all of that sort of stuff. But this is my mainstay. I started Angels and Ancestors on Tumblr, and I've continued it here. We're just about to launch a new website, but because I haven't been very well, I've not been able to give it much attention. So we're going to put that right really soon. So your energy for the 24th to the 30th is straddling worlds, wandering between the realms. Darlings, I'm getting for you that there are dreams and manifestations that you want and you're not quite sure how to do it, but I'm then getting that you're really shocked, Aries, when you have a vivid dream. And it's almost like it's tangible to you, or you go for a walk in your dreams and you do manage to walk through the dreams of others, or you manage to walk through your own dreams and see it as if it's reality. Know that is wandering between the realms. It really is. So know that even if you doubt that you can do that, straddling the world, you do, because the moment you go to sleep you're straddling a different world to when you are awake. So that's the simplest form. The more complicated form is obviously when you go into deep meditations, and you go into different realms. You go into the spirit realm, you go into the quantum realm, all of those sort of things. Just know, if you're starting out, don't be impatient with yourself like you normally are. Kind of like be a bit kinder to yourself because it is brand new to you. If you're a little bit more au fait with straddling the world, you may want to push it a little bit, because if you are vividly dreaming your manifestation, you then need to start thinking about the steps you need to take to bring that into fruition, the actions that you need to do to bring that into your reality. If it's in your dream state, it's not that much of a leap to go from dream state into reality. So just know that you can do that. So you got 52 and then you got 62. Will-o'-the-wisp. Treasures hidden in the shadows. Really? Now normally I would say to you that which is in shadow doesn't need your attention, but clearly according to this card, it does need your attention. There are treasures hidden in the shadows. I'm kind of getting that maybe someone or something took a back seat for some reason. Who took a back seat. Maybe communication was severed or communication wasn't very clear. Let's move this out of the way because I need you to see those cards. And somebody is working in shadow. They're around you, their energy's around you, and that this, whatever this is, whether it's a project, a plan, or a person, this is going to be a treasure for you. And it could be that you might have given up all hope of finding this again. But let me tell you, if you go and search in shadows, the shadows will give it up. It will give it up. So, here we go. Number 56, the wall, obstacles. Done. There's always a way through, a way round, a way over. The only obstacle that you've got is yourself. You're self-limiting, self-restricting, all of that sort of stuff. And that's what's holding you back. That there may be something that, I'm not even going to say that it was said or done, but I'm kind of getting that there is a self-restriction that you have put around you, maybe to safeguard your heart, maybe to safeguard your emotions, but there is a self-restriction going on that you need to start disassembling one by one, because sure as hell, if you can't get through that side, no other fucker's going to come through the other side. Oh wow, I love this card. Number 49. It's a 13. When you break it down, it's 4. This is celebrations. This is skywriting, the fates. Who's in shadow is coming back to you. Who is in shadow is coming back to you. If you look at these, there's runes on that. There's a little bit of, there may be a bit of clouded judgment going on, but you can't stop fate doing what it's supposed to do. And when they're talking about skywriting, it's like scribing, but it's skywriting. So you literally use your finger and you write into the sky what it is that you want. And you just let it go. Just let the universe have it. Just let it go. Let the fates decide whether or not this is supposed to be for you. I'm getting the essence that it is supposed to be for you. I'm getting that there may have been 1 or 2 chances around this. Definitely 1. But for some reason it didn't quite seem like the time was right at the time. So 56 breaks down to an 11, and you know in numerology that 11 is a prime number. 11, 22, 33, 44, etc. The higher you get, the closer to the spirit realm that you are, or your divine if you believe in one. And just know with the 11, it's a learning curve. It is one of those ones where not only do you learn, but you teach as well. And then when you step into 22, that goes on a little bit further along the teaching side. But it's like a learning curve of how to teach others around the spirit world. If you are an 11, know it's a divine number. And if you see 1111 on a clock, or it doesn't matter where you see it, if you see that combination, just know that that is relevant to you at that time, and you need to be more heightenedly aware, Aries. I nearly called you Aries. What on earth is that all about? So my darlings, let's get some cards out on the table. What started Aries, what the fuck? 24th to the 30th of January. I definitely prefer, I'm not taking that many cards, I definitely prefer doing these readings in the evening, because I think it looks softer on the table when I do them in the evenings. Okay, what started your what the fuck? facing your fears and taking your power back. And then we're looking for your manifestations, your wish fulfillment, and why it may be fucked. These are being a bit tight, aren't they? Oh, that's better, thank you. Just fell out of the bottom. Bit of a story there, my darling. So, your movement, your journey, where the fuck you need to be. My arms are aching after that. Where does Aries need to be? Up a tree. Okay. What you can do about the situation. What's out of Aries' hands for this week? Oh, okay, Aries. Reconnecting with your true self, my lovelies. How is Aries going to reconnect with their true selves? Honestly, my arms are killing me because of the shuffling. Wow. I'm not taking that many. I might take those ones. Okay, my darlings. And then the outcome. Have an outcome for Aries, please. You got half the bloody deck out on the table. This is going to be a long reading, go get yourselves a drink. Okay, my darlings. What started your what the fuck? Now, when I laid this down, I kind of got a little bit of a message that you were the master craftsman. You've taken a step back to become the craftsman again, to enjoy what it is that you do. Hands-on enjoyment. Now, for a Seven of Pentacles, this is going to be around your money, your career, your home life, a combination of all of those. But the sevens for me are very special because they are highly spiritual. These are your options, your blessings, your choices. Now, you can choose one to really make it shine, or you can choose all of them. You are the craftsman. You may set your sights on making one career, two careers, 7 careers, it doesn't matter. But you are beginning to, no, you had lost your mojo, and this master craftsman stuff that was going on, you've kind of stepped back and gone, actually, I want to get back to grassroots. I want to be able to say, okay, whatever it is that you do, I mean, it doesn't mean that you've got to carve out pentacles for the rest of your life, but what it means is sort of something that you've really enjoyed doing. You're picking up the gambit and taking a step back into being kind of proactive, is I think is the word that I want to say, is proactive in making your money, in looking at your career, in bringing your home life into balance with all of those things. It could be for some of you that are actually, you've taken a step back because you've gone into semi-retirement. I know things have been difficult for everybody, and people lost lots of money over the COVID thing and still are. And it could be that you've decided that you want to go into some sort of retirement, but finances could be a little bit difficult, so you've decided that it's going to be a semi-retirement type thing. But whatever this is, you're enjoying this. You're enjoying this. This is not hard work, because it's something that you love to do. It is something that you really enjoy doing. So it is not, it's not hard, it's not difficult. So that's what started your what the fuck, and it's probably a decision that you've had to make over that week. Do I retire? Do I semi-retire? Do I stay at work? Do I go back from a master craftsman into crafting? Do I take a step back and become more proactive in what it is that I do? Whatever that means for you, that's what's going to start your what the fuck for this week, which is the 24th to the 30th of January. Facing your fears and taking your power back, darling. You've got the Two of Wands. This is you going out on a quest to find something, a passion, a desire, a project, a plan, a person. You may be doing this with somebody else, but this is you leaving your comfort zone in order to quest to get some answers about something. I'm writing behind that, and I'm getting that that is you facing your fears and taking your power back. You're stepping back out of the Five of Pentacles. I'm getting that you felt left out in the cold over something for a while. But I'm getting that you are building your momentum. You are building your courage. And this isn't usually like an Aries, but I'm kind of getting that maybe you had your fingers burn, or somebody made you take a deep breath like, oh shit, I fucked up here. And you went and sat in the cold. I'm not getting that somebody pushed you into the cold. I'm getting that you went and sat in the cold. It was like almost like throwing your teddy in the corner and having a strop. But you're now getting to the point where you're like, oh, hold on a second, I don't want to be here anymore. And you're coming out of that mode. You're facing that fear, and you're taking your power back by going out on this quest to get answers. And that's more like Aries, is this card here, the Two of Wands, which is also the Two of Fire. And that is your card. So going out on a quest to get answers, leaving your comfort zone, is very comfortable for you. What's not comfortable for you is sitting out in the cold. You don't like that, not knowing what is going on around you. Although you're in the know, you don't like it when you think that maybe something or someone got away from you. And it could be a career, it could be something to do with your home life, it could be something to do with finances. But definitely you're kind of like, oh hell no, I've had enough of this shit. I am coming out of this. I'm coming out of the Five of Pentacles, because I know that there's money there to be made, and I'm going out questing to find out whatever it is. And it could be a project, a plan, or a person. So my lovelies, oh my god, this is going to be a hell of a reading. Your manifestation, really? How much are you manifesting? You're manifesting the Ten of Chalices. Of course you are. We all are. The Ten of Chalices is the completion of family. It's the completion of a loving couple, a family. It may be sort of families being merged. But there is a completion. And where there's a completion, there's a new beginning. So it could be that one cycle is completed around your family and a new beginning is about to start. Right in behind that, keeping in mind this is your manifestation, your wish fulfillment, you have the High Priestess. This priestess is highly intuitive, highly intelligent. She knows what to add to that cauldron and when to add it. She draws energy down from the moon, and she is encircled by those stones for protection. Now, unlike the priest, the High Priest, who loves tradition, which is more you, I'm kind of getting that this High Priestess is somebody that you have been interested in, male or female, to have a completion with. Oh my gosh. Really? She is trying to tell you, don't be such a stickler for tradition. Allow some room for intuition, that gut feeling. Allow some room to add to that pot some magic. You know you've got magic, Aries. You ooze it. You really do. And, you know, when I'm talking about magic, I'm not talking about sort of Eye of Newton, claw of bat, or whatever. I'm not talking about white witches or black witches or anything like that. When I'm talking about magic, I'm talking about your inner magic. And it's different for everybody. Some of us actually practice the craft, some of us don't. But your inner magic, that magic that brings on your projects, your plans, your passions, your desires, that is your magic. And she's saying to you, allow your intuition to come in. You've got the dream state over there where you're straddling the worlds. And I'm kind of getting that she's bringing in, you know, it's okay to dream, but you need to get it into reality. And that's what she does. She adds the magic to bring something in. So not only have you got the 10 of chalices, but in your manifestation, your wish fulfillment, you've got the 10 of Pentacles. So not only do you want this completion around family life, and it could be that something's coming to an end and starting again. But then you've got the 10 of Pentacles, which is the coming together of family to support family. Now, family, when I say family, at the end of the day, it's who we choose to our family to be. So it doesn't have to be blood related. It could be your friends. It could be those that you choose to have around you. Now, the 10 of Pentacles for me is twofold. It's everybody coming together for the benefit of everybody else. And there could be somebody older that is coming towards you that needs a little bit of extra help, or it could be that somebody is fledging for the very first time. And again, with a completion, there's going to be a new beginning. So where you've got those beautiful 10 of Pentacles and everything in the garden coming up rosy, know that if you are thinking about the 10 turning into a 1, there could be a move in the offing, and that could be career, it could be home, it could be your finances, in investing things in a different way. Could be a combination of all of those things, but just be aware that that could be part of your manifestation. Oh, wow. You really need to action some of this, my darlings. I'm getting a feeling that these are your wants and needs rather than your manifestations and your dreams. And you need to action them. And the moon is saying, come on, I'm illuminating the way forward for you. I'm illuminating a truth or an untruth. Stop looking at distortions. Stop self-limiting. Stop looking in the shadows. I know one of them said look in the shadows, didn't they? Was it obstacles? I don't know. Kind of like, just look at the illumination that's working around you. The truth will out. It will come out. And just like on cue, your 10 of Pentacles is the 3rd card in, and the 5th card in is your Ace, your new beginning that I was just talking about. This is movement around your home life, your career, and your money. It could be that there's new investments coming. It could be that you're investing in a new house or a new home. It could be that you're combining the 3 together in order to make something work better for you. And in comes a beautiful queen. Now, the Queen of Athames is going to be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Now, she is highly intelligent, highly intuitive, very similar to the witch. She thinks and processes, and she thinks and she processes, and and you think they're procrastinating, and they're not. They need a lot of information. They need to process a lot of things in order to understand what it is that no longer serves them, what it is that's working for them, and what it is that's not working for them. Because once they start to cut with their knife, they mean it. The cuts run deep. So this could be pruning back to allow new, fresh growth to come in, or it could be that they're going to cut away all this bullshit that no longer serves them so that they can move on to something new. Male or female, know that that queen, she means business. She's the only queen that has a weapon within the tarot deck, and she really does know how to use it. She wields it like a pro. And I'm kind of getting for you that you're hoping for a new beginning around this queen. Male or female, we're dealing with energies, not with sexuality. So now if it is a guy, They come in a little bit softer than the kings, although they still don't like lies. They don't like he said, she said. They won't put up with bollocks and bullshit, absolutely not. But they're not quite as harsh as the king. And then right in behind this, you have got the wild hunt. Now, the wild hunt is where you shone a light into the hunt, and it has offered you an insight into the truth or the untruth, and it has given you the option then of seeing this as either you're going to rebuild it or you're going to move away from it. I'm kind of getting for you that you feel that the connection with this queen was disastrous, but when you shone a light into the hunt, I'm kind of getting that it was miscommunication, because in comes the Knight of Athames, and there may have been messages that came in that were misconstrued, that were interpreted wrong, and you didn't get the option or the opportunity to actually ask this person what was meant by that, or perhaps you didn't even feel that you wanted to at the time. But I'm kind of getting that it's burnt something into your soul that now you do want to know. There's a wish fulfillment, a manifestation, that you want that information. Did they mean what they said? Why did they say what they said? Know that when the Queen of Athames says something, does something, they do not do it ad hoc. They do not do it knee-jerk. It takes time for them to come up with what it is. And I have to say, any type of bullshit or bollocks, gone. So know that communication may have been severed. It could have been coming in thick, fast and furious, and you didn't know what to do with the information. You didn't know quite how to process it. But I am getting that with your manifestation and your wish fulfillment, darlings, you need to hone this down. I understand these three, absolutely right. That's your manifestation. That's what you want out of life. Then these three, you're asking for an illumination on whether or not you can have a new beginning with this queen. But is it going to be disastrous and end up with miscommunications again? Do you know something? The only way, Aries, that you are going to find that out is to do something about it. Action it. Put it into action. If you really feel that you want to re-trigger something, if you want to look at deeper to see if there can be a rebuild, communicate. Doesn't matter how you do it, just communicate it. So your movement, your journey, where the fuck you need to be. You've got the Oak King hanging around a bit, aren't we? Going around in the figure 8. Oh, look, I've been here before. Oh, look, I've been here before. Oh, look, I've been here before. Darlings, you need a new perspective. You need a new perspective. You need to get yourself out of that fucking tray and stop looking at things in distortion. You got the moon as well. It's illuminating the truth or an untruth for you. But while you're upside down and you're hanging around, nothing's ever going to change. So the reason this has come up, the Oak King has come up in your movement, your journey, where the fuck you need to be, is you need the fuck out of that tray, is what you need to be. And you need to stop going round in this infinity thing, circles and circles and circles, because you're never going to find the solution there. You need to look at things from all perspectives, including the other persons, including the other people. So don't be so tough on what you think was the disastrous communication, and start thinking, hold on a second, did I find out the truth? Did I take the time to listen, to actually see what the message was that was being given? So what can you do about this situation? It's a little apprenticeship. You've got the Page of Pentacles. Now, you've got a well-equipped, beautiful toolkit. You have. But this little page is coming in showing you there's some magic to be had. There's some magic to add to these pentacles. Magic around your career, your money, your home life. The little dog is really excited. The sun is shining through the door. This is adding to your toolkit, and I'm not getting that this is around your finances and your career. I'm getting that this is around your emotions. I'm getting that you think you're well tooled up for your emotions, and in actual fact there is some magic that is missing. And once you've learned that bit of magic, once you've learned to let go of whatever it is that is keeping you back away from this connection, the connection will come in and get stronger. Now, the Two of Chalices for me can be a romantic connection. It can be a business connection. It can be a connection with family members, because there's lots of different types of love out there to be had. But there is going to be a celebration around a connection for you, and that's what you can do about it. I'm kind of getting that if this is one individual that you really want to reconnect with, invite them out. Don't just try to reconnect the same way that you connected with them before. Go for a coffee, go for a drink. I wouldn't even say go for a meal because it's too intense, but go for a walk, whatever it takes to get you to see that your emotions are stuck at page level, not even night level, page level. It's going back and relearning what it is that you need to add to your toolkit to bring your emotions into play, so that you can have this Two of Chalices. So what the fuck is out of your hands? Oh, you are fucking prickly, Aries. What is the matter with you? So you've slapped your hands on the desk and you've gone, they're mine. Back off. They're my projects, plans and people. They're my desires, my passions. You're not having them. What? So the universe is saying to you, do you know what? We're going to hold this back just for this week. We're going to hold this back, and we're going to help you to not be as prickly. We're going to help you to understand that, yes, all those projects and plans are yours. They're not unshared. Projects and plans do not usually rely on one person. It usually relies on a string of people. And if you are being overprotective and prickly about something, you are never going to let things in that are going to benefit you. So my darlings, what I'm going to say is with the Nine of Wands, this is opportunities for you to see your magic rather than your mischief, because the universe is holding back the mischievous part, that bit where you're like, hell fucking no. You are only going to hurt yourself. You are not going to hurt anybody else. So my lovelies, reconnecting to your true self, you have the Eight of Athames. This is the do not move card. This is take a breath card. This is go within. Use your intuition. Use the voice of your soul to make a decision. And it could be that you need to let something go. And I am not getting that you need to let someone go, although you may need to. That was a bit confusing, wasn't it? Why did you give me two? Okay, so for some of you, you may need to let somebody go. For others of you, you just may need to let that prickliness, that wall that you've built around you, that self-limiting stuff go. Two of Pentacles, you need to bring yourself back into alignment. You may have investments that have got kind of disjointed and you need to have a look at those. There may be a balancing act at your home life, perhaps. There's maybe two families going on now and you are really trying to please everybody and fucking getting nowhere with it. And it could be that your career may need looking at. Could be a combination of all those things, but bring yourself back into balance, ground yourself, put your foot back on the ground. And in comes the King of Athames. Now, we've already got the Queen down there. The King's here in the reconnecting to your true self. Darlings, there's something legal around you. Something legal or something medical, but I'm getting definitely legal. This king is highly intelligent, highly intuitive. He is at the top of his game. He is going to be a lawyer, a solicitor, an advocate, a doctor, a nurse, a social worker. Somebody who is really at the top of their game. And they really know their shit. They won't take he said, she said. Now, this could be a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. It could just be that you've got air within your chart. And it's coming to the fore that you need this advice from somebody, legal advice, in order for yourself to move on. Now, I am getting that because this is reconnecting to your true self. It may be that you need, male or female, you may need somebody else to cast their eye over something that you know in yourself what it is that you want to do, how you want to tackle it, but you just need that extra eye to make sure that you are reading and seeing things properly. And that's where the Be Still card comes into play, because there is something that you are releasing. And right in behind that, you've got the King of Chalices. He ain't my favourite king, he really isn't. Male or female, they will sit at a table. They will raise a glass to you. They will eat with you. They'll be fucked if they're going to tell you how they feel. So don't expect it. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or it could be just somebody who's wishy-washy. If this is you, if you're being a bit wishy-washy, you don't really want to connect with your emotions, and you've said to somebody, "I'll come out for a drink or a meal, but I'm not going to tell you how you feel. I'm not going to open up." No, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing yourself a disservice. And if that is somebody else around you, know that they are low vibrational energy. They're not high vibrational energy, they're low vibrational energy. And what they do is they're like an energy vampire, and rather than come up to your level, they want you to come down to theirs. Know that that's not the way to do it. Get this legal advice under your belt, and then get in touch with your emotions and work on that. Because everything on there is saying, balance yourself out. Don't knee-jerk, don't make any movements, but there is something that you really do need to let go of. And this is why. Your outcome, the Seven of Athames. Moving away to a brand new way of life. Something you've never felt, you've never done before. You've kind of like wanted this new life, but it's been a pull to walk away from the old life. You're finally doing it. So you could be moving from the country to the town or vice versa, but it is a brand new way of life. It is a brand new situation for you. Now, I have to say, there is a pull to something in the past. You are looking over your shoulder and smiling. Now, the person who's standing in the doorway has got their arm folded with a spoon, and it's almost like they're like, "Come on then, come this way." And you're like, "Oh, I don't know, I think it looks a bit better over there." I think that this card, this time, this seven, this blessings, these options, these choices, you are looking over your shoulder, smiling about a connection that you had previously. And it could find you doing a complete U-turn from what you thought you wanted as a new way of life, and going back on yourself to find the other way of life that you should have had. It's a bit bloody complicated, isn't it? But everything is saying, stop, take a breath, just take a moment. What's hidden from you? The bottom of the deck is the collaboration card. This is the tutor becoming the pupil becoming the tutor. Darlings, this is surprising information coming from surprising sources. So it may be something somebody much younger than you says to you, offers you some pearls of wisdom that you go, how the fuck would you even know that? But then it could be somebody who's older than you, who's kept banging on about the same day out, and all of a sudden the penny's dropped and you've gone, ah, that's what that means. Literally. And then that is working together in order to make something work again around your home life, your career and your family life. So let's ask the Whispering Woods, Aries, for some cards. So, oh God, you've got quite a few of these as well, lovelies. And of course they're all on the floor. So, my darlings, put them up there the right way. You have renew. Nature continually renews itself year after year, and I'm kind of taking from that they're saying allow yourself this renewal, adventure, live wild and free. Clearing, make room for growth and hope. An idea like a single acorn can start a wondrous forest. And isn't that strange that that is right over that page of Pentacles that we were talking about? So let's ask the angels and ancestors for some knowledge, wisdom and guidance, 24th through to the 30th of January for Aries. Oh, I'm not taking that many. Hell no. That was nearly the whole bloody deck. Come on. Let's have some cards for Aries, please. The cards have been quite tight, so I think that they've been struggling to get the right cards out for you. But I think in all, it's a really good reading. I wanted at least one to flip out properly. So, my darlings, you have the Air Guardian. There's a surprise with all the air that's on this table. Shift your perception a second time. Shift your perception. Oh, God, they've all fallen down. Let's put them up. Shift your perception. There she is. High Priestess, not once, but twice in the same power. Harness mystic power. Now this High Priestess is telling you to tap into that mystic power that you have got. You may not think that it's mystic or powerful, but you have got it, Aries. You really have. Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Darlings, there is something, and I'm going to go back to the wall and obstacles about this. There is something about you that you have put up a wall or an obstacle around because of maybe being hurt in the past, or you just don't want your heart to be bruised. Darlings, do not get prickly. Do not tell people that they have got to get past your hurts, that they have got to be punished for what somebody else has done to you. It is not fair. And I have to say that if anybody ever says that to me, I just say goodbye. Because I have my own hurts that I've contended with. And other people come to you in life. And there is never anybody who hasn't had some sort of hurt or obstacle or wall that they've had to navigate and get around. And by telling people that they need to get past your walls and obstacles, could be pushing peas uphill with their nose. Absolutely could. So just know that you need to let yourself be loved and comforted. You need to love and let yourself be loved. You just need to let somebody in, darlings. You do. So lovelies, that's your reading. 24th to the 30th of January, wherever you are in the world. Please be safe, and I will catch you in the next reading. Bye for now.